mechiacha obi biara eba Unity GATV so mechia obi biara Unity ahwefo yasatena se biem omanga na mu nsensem social media nsensem ena yede besom yekoso adamase se da ne da na mo like ye videos no na mo share na mo comment mu wi na mo subscribe ede ma ye yedamase na ene social media ne omanga na nsensem no ahemfa ene yede mo efa matenase jibre na tie enche ena ye mampani na nado dankwa akufu ado oko eye Volta region ye na yenim atorenchema ato omo disaster esi wo ho akoso moda ma ya bie ma efa nipa ne ajapade na oko ye no de nsem bi ekoto dwa na nsem a ode koto dwa no nipa beble na ekasa fa ho na sofo ba ko a ono nso ababeka safa ho eye Prophet Kofi Oduro tie Prophet Kofi Oduro so ababekasa na ose omampani onpachew very sorry say okasa but ose omampani any Volta eye akoso modam panifo no nyina mopa ma na omote no omopa omochew na yenko tie ensema eye omampani di tudwa ebia na wonte yenko tie ewia na mede eye Prophet Kofi Oduro so
the oath of office as president. I took the oath of office as president of every single individual in Ghana. Of all peoples in Ghana, all districts. And whether they voted for me or not, once I have taken the oath, I am the president of all the people. So, Toby, you and your elders, I want the people here, you, beginning with you and the elders, to understand that when something like this happens and government acts, government is acting for Ghanaians, all Ghanaians.
Intisa in same way na your president na nado dankwa Akufo-Addo okoka ya ade nsem bebre aba oman mu obi a che na dwe Prophet Kofi Oduro ndra oya sorry ono so akasa afa ho yenko tie Prophet Kofi Oduro nsem a ono so ode aba abetudwa.
Number 3 essence of Christianity is kindness. Kindness. Sometimes we have people among us, all they need is 500 Ghana cedis to go and start the Kwedunin Katie business. Ephesians chapter 4 verse 32. Listen to the word of the Lord. Ephesians 4 verse number 32. The Bible said, and be ye kind one to another, tender hearted, forgiving one another, even as God for Christ's sake has forgiven you. Can we read this in any other version? Turn it to version. The Bible says, instead be kind and tender-hearted one to another and forgive one another, and as God has forgiven you through Christ. Another version, the Bible says, be kind and helpful. My God, I like this one. Be kind and helpful to one another. We are now living in a society that if you tell, you say, will be a problem growing to Minka. Who can't wear pra? Because the people are not helpful and they can't be kind. So then what is the essence of our Christianity? Kind. Sometimes be kind to your husband. I'm talking to wives. You know what I'm talking about. This Sunday I'm not going there. But it's what I will be boano. Yeah, be kind. Be kind. let the kindness start from your own home. In Yifufu Tunchine Abrani Power. You share the into Bolem when people are there. There are stray dogs walking around your area. They even deserve your kindness. I saw kindness on another level when we went to Boga to visit Papa Eastwood and Mama Rosemont. He took us drove about 35 minutes to his father's village where he has built a community center for the community. And when we went, he said, Prophet, come and see. I said, Papa, when we went, he said, Kofi, you see, I have built this and it was a place for dogs. He said, I'm not keeping any dogs here. When the dogs have served us and they are old, and normally we give them to the veterinary to go and kill them, I have made a place for them because it is cruel for the veterinary to shoot the dogs. So I keep a place for them that when my dogs are old, I bring them to the village to come and die in dignity. I said, And when I look at the building for the dogs, the painting, the tiles for the dogs, and when I'm going to see Nipadia more, I was sorry there. If you're a fool, be this is for dogs. This is beautiful for dogs. The man is so kind that he is kind toward his dogs. Number 4 essence of Christianity, godliness. Nyamesompa. James chapter 1 verse 27. The Bible makes the submission in the word of the Lord. I want you to listen to this very carefully. And this, he said, pure religion and undefiled before God and the Father is this, to visit the fatherless, widows in their affliction, and to keep himself from unspotted from the world. Can you put this in my language? In my language, he said in very clear focus, place. Let's go. Onyame sumpa, na ehunifi ewo eje nyankopon nim ene se obi kohwe enyanka ene ekunafo ene wonwa wanwoye mu. And then he said na oyi ne ho free wias so ade no wachemu mi no wonwa ekohwe enyanka enyisia ne wonwa ekunafo ne wonwa wanwoye mu. Listen to this. And God not say any pano yes ade mani wia onyi ne ho free wiase enkekan mu. So anyase wakohwe nyanka ne nyisia ne ekunafo ne nonko ne nyamesom enwie peye die mani wie peye ne se wotwe ho efri wiase nkekan ade bi wono mu a enya bone ekọ owuo mu bade wiase nkekan te se winom a petition. Listen to some of them. Te se nkwase ebu ya esisi oni oba wona wonhwe no wawona wo se nya oba when you mafofo. You see those things we are sinking ka oje communion ba wonim se apofra ne nyewu kunuba ana am I doing sir. Where you be at the no na wo ho so aye se wu enya wo o shenyonko mienu ntantakra wo gem. Yeah, I'm talking to I've taken my time this morning and I'm talking about Christianity. A case will be a Christian and near man a Christian. Serious. Let me talk about the last one and then I will postpone the rest to Tuesday. Forgiveness. Forgiveness. The thing about forgiveness is that we are finding it difficult to say sorry because we feel like when you say sorry you are weak. But if a person says sorry, he is not weak, he is responsible, he is matured, and the last thing, he is a Christian, he is Christ-like. Oh, Christus. A parent have the courage to say I'm sorry. Mother, Because in our society, we have the mind that penny nifo. Stop it. It has destroyed a lot of relationships. Have the boldness, humble yourself, throw away your ego and humble yourself and say, I'm sorry. One day, Pastor Iso knelt down on the altar at church and begged all his pastors, even though he had done nothing wrong. He said, if I have hurt anybody unconsciously, forgive me. My mother, Chrissy Tete, one day we gathered all her pastors around her many years ago, and then said the pastors, he said to me, she said, Kofi, came on, pastor, said, okay, if I have done anything wrong to them, they should tell you to tell me so that I apologize to them immediately. We were solving something. Put away the ego and say sorry. I believe this spillage at the Volta River, Volta region, the VRA should be able to tell the residents, we are sorry. We are very sorry. Stop justifying things. We are very sorry. Like the people at Wager, they should be able to man up and have courage and say, we are sorry. Sorry. If we had done this, many relationships would have been saved. I'm telling you. Because you know what? This is not the option. Spilling water and it's going to destroy. We can harvest this water and use it for so many things. So many things. So many things. The engineers know what I'm talking about. And to spill in it for it to go and destroy people, we should say sorry. We should be able to say sorry. When my president went there, many people said he didn't speak well. His Excellency should be able to man up and say, all right, people of Volta region, I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm very sorry. Next week, I'm going to issue an official apology to the Church of Pentecost. 4 weeks ago, whilst I was preaching, I mentioned the Church of Pentecost, and I said, something relating to Apostle Michael into me. No, I'm standing here right now to say to Apostle Michael into me, we are sorry, because people are, making the thing that we have some beef with Pentecost. No, we can't. Pentecost Church has been one of the ministries we have looked up to all this while. I am the person that stood here and did an exposition for the sixth chairman of the Church of Pentecost. When I did the series of the patriarchs of faith, I featured Apostle M.K. Yabua on this altar. I made a series and I said, go to the Church of Pentecost and learn. I have made many series. So I will not sit, for anybody to even think that I disrespect them. No. Whatever I said on that particular Sunday, I will stand here and say, I'm sorry to Apostle Michael and to Apostle Eric Nyamicha. Yesterday was his birthday. Papa, happy birthday. And say sorry to him. And say sorry to the entire, executive council. And say sorry to the entire assemblies of the Church of Pentecost worldwide, that any unpleasantness we have caused you, we are sorry. People should be able to come down and say, I'm sorry. Look in the eyes of your wife and tell, baby, I'm sorry. Yeah. Look in the eyes of your husband and say, I'm sorry. Yeah. It's okay. Kneel down before your wife and say, baby, I have messed up. My worry. My worry. I'm sorry. It will pain you, you will cry, but I'm telling you that your husband or your wife, they have done what is right. You see, when the boys from MPP went to United Television to misbehave, the right thing for the leadership of the party was what they did. They went there and said, we are sorry. And it's not just sorry. No. No, that's not what we are talking about. I'm talking about forgiveness. Forgiveness is an essence of Christianity. It's a virtue. You spoke to your wife badly before your children. Apologize.
Prophet Kofi Oduro and our dancem aba betugano. I was say woka sorry chire obia, it means Christ like Christianity and our practice. Enti afutu bebre no de aba awale mu abrabo mu amamwo mu ti yemfai na yemfantu ye hofo aha na Unity GATV ahwefo me de social media no man mu nsem no me de AC mesro se wo YouTube a na wa like na wa share na wa comment e de amaye okwa o like na wa share na wa comment e de amaye aha na me de social media sensem ni na aha na me de AC mesro say Joy True Media Production na ye aboafo a omoboa ye me de social media sensem no ye de ebre Joy True Media se frɛ no eba no video coverage a obeba betwa ama kama owi a wode wade so ama 0240370401 omo numbers ni na egu screen ase o from ombeje oso medam ase se moje bre na mo hwe yen na mutie yen ye besa nso ahia makram bye bye.
Audio Jungle. Audio Jungle.